Hi guys, welcome to one more video in Isaac's channel. This is the second episode of the Geography of the World. But for those who don't know, I started a series talking about the world's geography of the 7 continents. And in this video we're gonna talk about the geography of South America. And if you didn't watch my last video about North America, I recommend you to watch. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. South America's land area is 6.89 million square miles, or 17.84 million square kilometers, representing about 12% of Earth's total land area, and is the fourth largest continent. South America's population is about 440 million people, representing about 5.5% of the world's total population. The major countries in South America are Brazil and Argentina. Brazil, the largest country in South America and the fifth largest country in the world, with a population of 216 million people, making it the most populous country in the continent and 7th most populous in the world. Argentina, the second largest country in South America and 8th largest in the world, with 46 million people, making it the third most populous in South America after Colombia with 52 million people and the 32nd most populous country in the world. The major cities in South America are São Paulo, Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, Lima, Bogotá, Santiago, Belo Horizonte, Brasilia, Fortaleza, and Recife. The races of South America are white, about 190 million people, 43% of the population, mostly found in Argentina; brown, about 200 million people, 45% of the population, mostly found in Brazil; black, about 30 million people, 7% of the population, mostly found in Brazil; indigenous, about 35 million people, 8% of the population, mostly found in Bolivia; and others, like Asian and Middle Eastern, 5 to 10 million people, 1 to 2% of the population, mostly found in Brazil. The top 5 religions in South America are: number 1, Christianity, about 385 million people, about 91.5% of the population; number 2, atheism, about 35 million people, 9.2% of the population; number 3, ethnic religions, about 2.2 million people, about 0.53% of the population; number 4, spiritism, about 1.6 million people, about 0.4% of the population; number 5, Buddhism, about 700,000 people, only about 0.17% of the population. The top 10 most spoken languages in South America are: number 1, Spanish, about 210 million speakers, 49% of the population, spoken by most countries except Brazil, Guyana, French Guiana, and Suriname. Number 2, Portuguese, about 206 million speakers, 48% of the population, mostly in Brazil. Number 3, Quechua, spoken by 8 million people, 1.9% of the population, spoken in Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, Colombia, Argentina, and Chile. Number 4, Guarani, about 6 million speakers, 1.4% of the population, mostly spoken in Paraguay, because it's also an official language besides Spanish. Number 5, English, with 5.4 million speakers, 1.3% of the population, mostly spoken by Guyana, because it's an official language. Number 6, Aymara, with 2.5 million speakers, 0.6% of the population, spoken by Bolivia, Peru, and Chile. Number 7, German, about 2 million speakers, 0.5% of the population, spoken in Brazil, especially the South, Argentina, and Paraguay. Number 8, Italian, 1.5 million speakers, 0.35% of the population, mostly spoken in Argentina. Number 9, Arabic, 1.1 million speakers, 0.26% of the population, spoken in Argentina, Venezuela, and Suriname. Number 10, Chinese. About 535,000 speakers, 0.12% of the population, spoken in Argentina, Peru, Ecuador, Guyana, and Suriname. The biomes in South America are tropical rainforests in the north, known as the Amazon rainforest, llanos in the very north, in Colombia and Venezuela, savannas, mostly in Brazil, also known as the Cerrado, a semi-arid region in northeastern Brazil, also known as the Caatinga, Atlantic forest, located along the Brazilian coastline, pampas in southern Brazil, Uruguay, and northern Argentina, deserts in northern Chile and southern Peru, mountain in the west, temperate forests in southern Chile and parts of Argentina, and the Patagonia, mostly in Argentina. The climates in South America are equatorial with high temperatures and high humidity year-round, with very little difference in winter, tropical savanna with two distinct seasons, a wet summer with high temperatures, and a dry winter with mild to hot temperatures, but mostly warm, semi-arid, with hot summers and winters a little bit colder, and low humidity, and the rainy season is short. Deserts with very hot days and cool nights, and extremely low humidity. Humid subtropical with hot summers and cool to cold winters, and moderate rainfall. Highlands that gets colder as elevation increases and humidity varies. Oceanic temperate with mild summers and mild winters and high rainfall. And in the Patagonia, there's cold semi-arid in the east with mild summers and cool winters and very low rainfall. And subpolar oceanic in the West Patagonia with slightly cooler temperatures than the East Patagonia and high rainfall. Here's an overview of the average temperatures in South America. Since we're talking about temperatures, let's see which was the highest and lowest temperatures recorded in South America. The highest temperature was 120 degrees Fahrenheit, or 48.9 degrees Celsius, in Rivadavia in Argentina, on December 11, 1905, and the lowest one was negative 27 degrees Fahrenheit, or negative 38.8 degrees Celsius, on June 1st, 1907. Can you guess where it was? It wasn't in the Andes as you might think. It was in the cold semi-arid region of Patagonia, in Sarmiento, in Argentina. The top 10 major rivers in South America are: Number 1, Amazon River, with 4,345 miles, or 6,992 kilometers, flowing from the Andes in Peru to the Atlantic Ocean, vital for biodiversity, transport, and water. Fun fact, is the world's largest river by volume. Number 2, Paraná River, with 3,030 miles, 4,880 kilometers, flowing from Brazil to Rio de la Plata between Uruguay and Argentina, important for hydropower, agriculture, and navigation. Number 3, Madeira River, with 2,100 miles, 3,380 kilometers, flowing from the Andes in Bolivia to the Amazon River in Brazil. It supports transport and biodiversity. Number 4, Piraeus River, with 1,995 miles, 3,211 kilometers, flowing from Peru to the Amazon River in Brazil. It supports forest communities. Number 5, San Francisco River, with 1,811 miles, 2,914 kilometers, flowing from Minas Gerais in Brazil to the Atlantic Ocean, important for farming, drinking water, and hydroelectric power. Number 6, Orinoco River, with 1,330 miles, 2,140 kilometers, flowing from Venezuela to the Atlantic Ocean. It supports the Llanos region and oil transport. Number 7, Tocantins River, with 1,640 miles, 2,640 kilometers, flowing from Goiás in Brazil to the Atlantic Ocean, important for hydropower and navigation in central Brazil. Number 8, Negro River, with 1,400 miles, 2,250 kilometers, flowing from Colombia to the Amazon River in Brazil, vital for ecosystems. Number 9, Magdalena River, with 949 miles, 1,528 kilometers, flowing from the Andes in Colombia to the Caribbean Sea, essential for transport, fishing, and irrigation. Number 10, Uruguay River, with 990 miles, 1,593 kilometers, flowing from Brazil to Rio de la Plata in the border between Argentina and Uruguay. Important for farming, transport, hydropower, and makes up the border. South America is a very biodiverse continent. The animals in the tropical rainforests are jaguar, sloth, harpy, eagle, anaconda, and poison dart frog, and some of the plants are kapok trees, rubber trees, bromeliads, orchids, and giant ferns. Now let's go to the Cerrado. The animals in the Cerrado are maned wolf, giant anteater, armadillo, and toucan. And some of the vegetation are twisted shrubs, grasses, birch palms, and cork trees. Now let's talk about the caatinga. Some of the animals here are spiny mice, caatinga parakeet, snakes, and armadillos. And the vegetation is cacti, succulents, bushes, and carnauba palm. Now let's talk about the deserts. Some of the animals in the deserts are lizards, scorpions, desert foxes, and insects like darkling beetle and ants. And the vegetation are cacti, salt-tolerant shrubs, and lichens. Now let's talk about the highlands. The animals in the highlands are llamas, vicuña, guanaco, Andean condor, and spectacled bear. And the vegetation is punas, cushion plants, polylepis trees, and shrubs. Now let's talk about the pampas. The animals here are rhees, pampas deer, armadillos, and hawks. And the vegetation is grasses, small flowering plants, and few trees. Now let's talk about the Patagonia. The animals found there are guanaco, Patagonian fox, penguins, and condors. And the vegetation is low shrubs, grasses, mosses, and hardy bushes. Now let's talk about the Valdivian forests. Some of the animals found in this biome are pumas, Magellanic woodpecker, deer, and owls. And the vegetation is southern beech trees, bamboo, ferns, and mosses. Now let's talk about the Atlantic forest. Some of the animals found here are golden lion tamarin, red-billed curassow, South American tapir, and jaguars. And the vegetation is bromeliads, orchids, and the most common one, the Brazil wood. Here are 5 geographical features in South America. Number 1, the Andes Mountains, a mountain range located in the west of South America, with around 4,350 miles or 7,000 kilometers long, in countries like Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Fun fact, it's the longest mountain range in the world. Number 2, the Brazilian Highlands, a big plateau in eastern and central Brazil, with elevation ranging from 980 to 2,950 feet high, or 3,000 to 900 meters high, including the Cerrado, with major Brazilian cities like Belo Horizonte and Brasilia. And there's also the Serra Gaúcha, a mountainous region in southern Brazil, with elevations around 2,300 to 3,900 feet high, or 700 to 1,200 meters high. Number 4, the Guiana Highlands. It's an ancient weathered plateaus and mountains found in the north of South America, including countries like Guyana, Venezuela, Suriname, French Guiana, northern Brazil, and parts of Colombia. Number 5, Lake Titicaca, a lake located in the border between Bolivia and Peru, with a surface area with around 3,232 square miles, or 8,373 square kilometers. It's the highest navigable lake in the world. Here are 10 tourist attractions in South America. Number 1, Christ the Redeemer. It's a statue of Jesus Christ located in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Number 2, Iguaçu Falls, Located between Brazil and Argentina, it's one of the largest and most powerful waterfall systems on Earth. Number 3. Machu Picchu, a historical Incan city in the Andes, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Number 4. Lençóis Maranhenses, located in the state of Maranhão in Brazil, with stunning sand dunes and crystal water lagoons. Number 5. Fernando de Noronha, an archipelago in the state of Pernambuco in Brazil, a tropical paradise of beaches and marine life. Number 6. Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. It's the world's largest salt flat, known for its mirror effect. Number 7. Galapagos Islands in Ecuador, an archipelago in the Pacific Ocean known for its unique wildlife. Number 8. Perito Moreno Glacier, located in Argentina. It's one of the most famous glaciers in the world. Number 9. Sugarloaf Mountain, an iconic peak in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And number 10. Coca Canyon in Peru. It's one of the deepest canyons in the world, with stunning views and hiking opportunities. Here's some extra information. Number 1. Extreme points. The highest point in South America is Mount Aconcagua in Argentina, with 22,383 feet high, or 6,961 meters high. And the lowest point is Laguna del Carbón in Argentina, with 344 feet below sea level, or 105 meters below sea level. Number 2. Natural disasters. Number 1. Earthquakes, happening along the Andean region and the Pacific coast due to the Ring of Fire. Number 2. Volcanic eruptions, happening in the Andes Mountains because of volcanoes, especially in Chile, Ecuador, and Colombia. Number 3. Flooding, happening in the Amazon Basin, coastal Brazil, Argentina, and Paraguay, due to heavy rains, tropical storms, and overflowing rivers. Number 4. Landslides, happening in mountainous areas in Colombia, Peru, and Brazil, especially Rio de Janeiro, due to intense rainfall, slopes, and deforestation. Number 5. Droughts, happening in northeastern Brazil in the Caatinga region in Argentina, because El Niño events and long dry periods affect agriculture and water supply. Number 6. Hurricanes and cyclones. Rare subtropical cyclones can hit southern Brazil and Uruguay. Number 7. Tsunamis, happen along the Pacific coast, especially Peru and Chile, because undersea earthquakes off the coast can trigger tsunamis. To wrap up the video, here are top 10 curiosities about South America. Number 1. It's home to the longest mountain range in the world. It's the Andes Mountains, with over 4,350 or 7,000 kilometers long. Number 2. In millions of years ago, the Amazon River used to flow westward, until the rise of the Andes reversed its course. Number 3. Lake Titicaca has floating islands. The Euros people of Bolivia and Peru live on islands made entirely by totora reeds. Number 4. It's home to the driest desert in the world, the Atacama Desert. Rain there is extremely rare. Number 5. Brazil borders almost all countries in South America, except 2. They are Chile and Ecuador. Number 6. The Perito Moreno Glacier in Argentina is still growing. Number 7. It's home to the largest rodent, the capybara. Number 8. The anaconda snake can see warm-blooded prey in total darkness. Number 9. The Galapagos Islands inspired Charles Darwin's evolution theory. Number 10. Rio de Janeiro's carnival attracts over 2 million people per day, making it the world's biggest samba parade. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe because this video took me nearly 2 months to make. And if you learned a lot, stay tuned for more videos about the other continents. And this was the second episode of the Geography of the World, and in the next video we're gonna talk about the Geography of Africa, the third episode. So that's it, see you in the next video.